Hello and welcome back to another painting video. Today we're going to be continuing going through our Rebels and we're going to be painting Kanan from the Stronger Than Fear Squad pack. So let's get started on him. We'll start with his skin, and for him we're going to do this Gilliman's Flesh color just to get more contrast and stuff out of it. I think it's probably a better, especially his skin isn't like full-on Caucasian looking. I think this is gonna help, and it's gonna bring out the Freddie Prinze Jr. in him. We'll just thin it out with our brush here. Then we'll get the fingers, because he wears fingerless gloves like a boss. Gotta get his thumb. And we'll get these fingers. Okay, so that's going to be that. Now let's work through the thing. So his shirt is kind of yellow, kind of not. So he uses a Yandin yellow that we've been using on everybody. It's like a brown yellow, but I think this is the color that I have. So we're gonna go for this, and then if we have to, we can, I don't know, maybe add some like green to it. But I think we'll be okay. Just make sure we get it off the cross belt. Actually, no, we don't have to because it's black, so we are good actually. Here walking, oh, it's a little kitty. It's always a surprise who's gonna walk in here. I'm like, is it a dog? Is it a cat? Is it a little cat? What's it gonna be? So this is definitely probably too yellow, but I think if we wash it with a brown wash, it'll take it down and we won't have to worry so much. Oh wait, no, but he's got, he has like a sleeve that has like the color on it, but it's not really sculpted in, so rather than fight with it, I'll just leave it for now. Oh, and then we have the other kitty cat here. So we have two cats in here hanging out. We still got to get under between the armor here. And oh, no, it's kind of black under there. Okay, I'm just finding out all sorts of things about this color that we're supposed to be doing right now. But we'll start with there. We'll start it on that and then bring it down, hopefully. Hopefully is the the keyword there. So now we're gonna get a medium sea gray for his pants. So let's get that on our brush here. I was like, am I recording? I think I am. I hate that moment when I'm painting to be like, oh, did I do the thing? We'll just avoid those knee pads for now. Get in there. Move around his gun. He's cool because one, he has a gun, which is like badass for a Jedi to carry a gun. His lightsaber breaks down into a couple pieces so that it's like hidden from the Empire, so they don't know he's a Jedi. He's got some cool designs to him. Okay, and then we're gonna go to, this is weird. Okay. We'll go back to this yellow because his shoes have got some yellow on them. Well, maybe we should do the brown first. Let's do the this, it's like a weird brown. Let's see, what kind of color is that? It's like a, let me see what I got here. I can try this monster brown or desert yellow. No, that's too, oh, this could be his shirt actually. Like now that I'm here, I'm like, oh hey, that could have been his shirt. Middle stone, what is this? This is canvas. Oh, it's like a brown though. Like, maybe we'll take some of this leather brown and we'll mix it with that German camo beige color that we use. So we'll take this brown and we'll mix in some of this German camo beige to it. And then we'll give it a shot that way. So it's gonna be mostly towards that beige color that we want it to be, but definitely with some brown in it. We'll try this. So we're gonna avoid those little buttons and the little strap here on them. Because those are gonna be, I think we're gonna go yellow on those. Or we can actually just go full on the beige with it, which will probably do the beige. Yellow might be too hard. just clean up around all these guys. And again, I'm making a big effort to try to get them as close to the TV show as I can. You definitely do not have to do that. There are no rules in painting. You can paint it whatever color you want, but I am trying to keep it faithful to the show as best I can with my limited knowledge here. I think Ezra's going to be our next one that we paint. I'm not really looking forward to that because it's a lot of oranges and yellows that we'll have to be careful with when we're putting them on because we don't want them to mix and just blur into one color. Definitely like some space there. Like that. Get those little white spots. Now we'll go into his little other parts with just the German camo beige by itself. Just the little and there'll be like a little white outline on them, but I think it's okay. I'm hoping that it's okay because when we wash it, it will fill it in because it's mostly just the little edges and that's where the wash likes to pool anyway. So there's his shoes. Now we can go with all the belts and stuff. We're gonna go this black gray for, it's gonna be the holster, the belt, a little cross belt thingy on his arm, his gloves, all of that. So are his like, probably his knee pad straps too, like and just like the other things that we're washing this as well, so that there's little spots uncovered is going to be okay in the long run because it'll be covered up by the shadows and stuff in the wash. So just keep carefully moving through these areas here. We can get this whole thing, even though there's like a lot of metallics on here. Metallics do go better over black anyway. So we're just gonna get this. Build as best we can here. Don't forget the other side of the knee pads. Come back here. I'm gonna get that kind of looks like a stormtrooper communicator thing, so we can paint it black around because that's what it is. And then we'll get the strap here. Like that. Then we gotta get the gloves. That he's wearing. Same thing here. Get the gloves. This is all glove, this hand. He doesn't have the armor on this arm. Okay. Now we can go to this US olive drab for his armor. So all the armor bits. Are going to be this olive color. He has the symbol on his shoulder that we want to try to keep white inside. So we'll be careful when we're going over that in a minute. But right now, just gotta get in that those little weird spots. So let's just kind of pull away from the embossing there. Oh, we gotta get in there. We're just gonna lightly kind of pull around this. If we can see it. It's a little messy. Maybe it's probably easier to paint it and then I can help figure out where the white is after the fact. Oh my god! It's Chandu. The big cat, he says. I am the boss of this household. Pet me. I'm in the middle of painting, Bubba. I love you though. Yes, I do. He says, liar, you've never loved me. If you loved me, you would pet me. That's not how it works, guys. Okay. Oh, and then we can get the knee pads as well here. Okay. Now we get the Plague Bearer flesh for the other green on his shirt. And like we learned with Zeb, we'll have to wash this with a green wash to kind of help it along there. Now let me get this Black Templar paint for the blaster on his leg here, just so it's a little different black than what's the holster is. Just giving some variety to the model here. You could have very easily painted it the black gray if you wanted to. Okay. Now we're going to go into our metallic, which is gunmetal. For the lightsaber, the belt buckle, all that kind of stuff. All the little doodads that he's got going on here. So you want it like this. The belt buckle part here. There's like this little metal thing here. Kind of any of the raised areas. You can put that, even though it's probably white would be fine on that as well, because if it's a stormtrooper communicator thingy. We can get the little parts on the guy here as well. There's also like a little one here. Looks like right now I know you guys are seeing a lot of white show through on this paint, but we'll fix it, don't worry. Don't you worry. It'll get fixed. And then right there. Okay. Now the lightsaber. The parts that you can see is just kind of up here. Does it have the little circle? So he has like a little circle guard on his lightsaber. I don't know if it's really on here, but we'll just paint the top of his hand silver to kind of give the impression that that guard is there. because you can't really see it. Which I can see why, like, for a model they didn't want to put it in there. Okay. Now I know we still have hair and all that to do, so let's do hair. We'll get this Gorgrunta fur. So he's got a little party stash going on. And then his hair. I don't know if this skin tone is really great for him. I should have probably just done my normal skin recipe. Or at least, you know, maybe slap chopped his face a little bit more so that it had more contrast on it. Okay. And let's take our white for the eyes. And then the little symbol too on his shoulder pad as well. So let's get okay. We're gonna do our best to get this little shoulder symbol as well. That's kind of it. And then we'll dot the eyes with the black that we had down. Here we go. Those eyes have been dotted. And now we can begin the washing. So there's gonna be a couple different washes on here. The first one being a black wash on the pants and all the black areas. That's gonna help cover up the white spots. And also we're gonna put it over like the belts and the metallics to darken those guys out. So it's gonna help a lot back here. So just make sure you get all that. So that's the black wash part done. So now we got to get it's actually a couple washes, so you cut more than just that. So now we're gonna get our brown wash and get that yellow shirt kind of taken down for us. I don't like how this turns. Okay, I'm gonna get our Agrax Earth shade here. We're gonna rip open this top because it's stuck on there somehow every time. This one? No, that's not a good brush. Guess I'm gonna have to use one of these. These are the size 1. Let's use the one that's been a little worked through a little bit. Okay. And we're gonna put this on here, and we're just gonna go over the shirt, just the yellow shirt. It'll darken it. It'll bring out those ridges. Make sure you get it kind of close to the top of the belt here on this side, because it's gonna help frame that better too. It's gonna give us a nice line. You can get the belt too, just because that's gonna, hey! John, do you, no. I know you wanna eat plastic, buddy, but you can't. You just can't. So that's gonna darken that shirt for us. And then we're gonna take our military shade, green, to get the top of his shirt. Colored the right color. A nice green instead of this yellow that's going on here. So just get that on there. You can even get the armor that we did. Just avoid the white that we just put on there, because that's gonna be a problem. Oh, you know what we forgot with the brown wash? We forgot the boots. So I'll get back to that brown wash here. And we want to get these boots. So just get all those sections you really want it to pop on those little squares that are on the front of the boots. So just make sure you put it kind of extra on that area. So that's going to help bring those out a lot more. Like that. Okay, and then for the lightsaber, we're going to take a white, a thin down white. Make sure it's nice and wet. And we're gonna paint it on the whole saber here. And then we're gonna take our blue, which will be this right here, this deep sky blue. And we're also going to make sure that's wet so that we can blend the two together. And then leave it kind of white towards the bottom, but then bring it up towards the top here. And then you can dip back into the white with the blue still on your brush here. It's going to help give your lightsaber like a glowy blue kind of color. And that's it, I think, for Kanan. As always, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll catch you guys on the next one.